Hi, my name is Siobhan Duvigneau and I'm the Programme Manager for the Aura programme here at IDS based in the UK. We're one of 3 partners who are brought together over the next 3.5 years to work on the Aura programme. And the other partners are ITOCA, a capacity development organisation based in South Africa but working across the continent. And we also have Professor Mark Hepworth working with us on behalf of Loughborough University. Now, Aura, as I say, is a 3.5-year programme, and we are tasked with working with up to 9 universities from the sub-Saharan region. And currently in year 1, we've located our work in East Africa. So we're working in Tanzania, Uganda, Kenya and Ethiopia. So the universities we're working with this year are MUHAS, that's Muhimbili University of Health and Applied Sciences in Tanzania, Strathmore and Kenyatta Universities in Kenya, Makerere in Uganda, and also we're working with Jimma University, who are based in Jimma in Ethiopia. Now, the aim of the programme is to work with 9 universities, and this year we're working with 5. Next year we'll look to extend that in a phase 2 of the programme. And I'll talk a bit about the phases in the programme, but before I do that, I just want to highlight the rationale for rolling out and working on the Aura programme. So let's talk a little bit about the Aura programme and what our goals are. Over the next 3.5 years, we hope to work with the universities that we've selected to develop a research and teaching framework that specifically explores how to strengthen research capacity and also how to strengthen the teaching of research capabilities amongst students as well as other professional staff and academics. And what's fascinating about this programme is that we get to work on 2 strands. One around research capabilities and strengthening those capabilities, both technical and soft skills. But we're also looking at enriching the range of pedagogical approaches that the universities can use to enhance research capacity, but also to enhance the students' experience of their study curricula. And the outcome of that is that we hope we will be able to work with faculty to strengthen not only the research capabilities of students so that they can become in effect a student researcher, but also to work with them to cultivate the critical thinking and reflective and analysis skills of their students. And why are we focusing on these areas? Well, about 4 years ago, IDS commissioned Professor Mark Hepworth to undertake a small study with 3 universities in sub-Saharan Africa. What we wanted to identify was what were the barriers to research uptake, to producing quality research, and also to look at the ways that research capabilities were taught. And now what we discover from this study is that there is a strong desire against academics, or amongst academics in sub-Saharan Africa to increase their research output, which is a welcoming finding, especially as we can see research that points to the fact that research in Africa still isn't comparative or as high in terms of output as some other countries in the world or continents in the world. So we really wanted to work with our partners on finding the right solutions that would enable them to not only tackle large class sizes and liberate space for them to undertake research, but also find ways in which they could help the student researcher understand the research process and become involved in their research endeavours. But more importantly, we were also looking at ways in which the student could leave university and be ready for the world of work. And during their time in university, they would feel, rather than being passive recipients of the curricula that was delivered to them, that actually they were at the centre of the learning, and that they were, in a sense, mastering their own understanding of the topic by taking the lead, by being the ones to own their own learnings. And I guess educationalists would understand this as a flipped learning environment. So we wanted to experiment with faculty about the right composition of pedagogical techniques and approaches to research capability that will foster not only academics' capabilities, but those of their students as well. And Aura provides us with a unique opportunity to test these ideas. It's an intensive program that will last for, as I say, 3.5 years. And in that time, we have the opportunity to really co-construct and work with our partners in a learning partnership to develop the right suite of interventions that will address our high-level goals. And it's an exciting opportunity. We've selected partners who can meet us at the table and really be involved and in the centre of developing these interventions. It's a very exciting time. The outcome of this, of course, will be a research and teaching framework which we will share broadly with partners, not only on the continent, but across the globe. Now, Aura is a program that focuses on 9 universities, but we also want to engage with stakeholders, including academic scholars and civil society, industry, other educators in an international setting. And there will be a number of events over the next 3 years that will focus on bringing together those different stakeholders into one place. So we're all vested in improving our understanding of how research is undertaken, the different methods that are now being used, and also ways in which we can innovate our pedagogical practices. So watch this space. There will be a number of regional activities coming up each year, and the first of which is a regional event taking place in November, the first week of November. It's a collaboration with WHO, and the topic of this online discussion will be: what does it mean to be an academic researcher or a global researcher in the 21st century? I do hope you can join us for this discussion.